those who have missed, let me give a quick recap that we were solving a data set in which the few questions were in this PDF file. It's not one or two, but it's over 50 questions I have. So using the medium of these questions, I'm going to try to highlight the theoretical concepts also from time to time by referencing to this table. This table is present in my Excel file. So all these things will be shared with all of you. Here is the Excel file. Okay. So we reached 20, now 21. And we will again first use this database. The database name is class SQL. So you can actually select from here also. Class SQL over here. Just checking out if this is going to work or not. Yeah. So it has been created. Oh, sorry, it has been called. Coming to the new question for today. Those who know SQL, they can help me answer in the chat box with your references, examples, everything what you think is the approach. You can go with the approach. So write a SQL query to fetch the count of employees working in department admin. So in my admin, I would like to give the count of it. So here is the admin. You have to tell me that the answer is 4. For this type of question, because I'm again asking the admin and I'm asking the count of it. So simply write down, select count. I will tell you what to write in bracket. From the table name is worker, as you can see from top, where my department is admin. Now, if I just run this plot and put a star over there, I'll get the 4 records. 4 records. I want to count these records. So I will make use of the count function and put the star inside it. Here is the answer, 4. And you can write here as admin count. And it will be admin count will be the column name and the value will be a row. Okay. For the next one, anyone with the approach? What we are doing in the next question? Just listening. I just want to listen to your approaches. Okay. Great. So yeah, it's a between thing. SQL query to fetch worker names with salaries greater than 50,000 and less than equal to 1 lakh. My salary greater than equal to over here. Select star from worker where salary between 50,000 and 1 lakh. Total 4 persons are there with the salary range. If you want to see it by order also, you can write here order by salary. So now I have sorted it for you. It by default the order, whenever you do, it will be in the ascending order. Next question. Fetch number of workers for each department in descending order. Now, how many persons are working in each department? What do you think is the correct approach? Order by descending, but how to count the number of workers? Here we are going to introduce your group by. Okay. Now what is a group by? Since it is asking for each department. So over in the Excel file, how it looks, if I use this above table and use the pivot over here, and select here. First is department, and then we having a count of it. So you can see this is the answer we are looking forward. And the next phase of the answer is in descending order. So called largest to smallest. This is the answer. Admin HR account. We are looking forward to do a group by over here to get this answer. For group by, we first need to understand what is the column name on which you are looking forward to the group by, and then the aggregate measure. So we are looking forward to the group by on this department, and the aggregate measure, aggregate which is referencing to the statistical. It can be mean, median, mod, count, anything. That is aggregate measure. Here my both the things are dependent on the department. So we are going to write over here, select department, and then count of department. As you can write on DPT count from worker. First, you are going to follow the group by. Group by my department. If I just run these things, worker, sorry. You can see I have got the same answer which was I was getting in the pivot table. Now the last thing is to give the descending order for this department count. So group by will only work if there is some aggregate measures is present. If I delete this, you can see nothing given extra for it. No answer will be given. So even if you do by order by department, there is no significant information given by here. You can use the same. Some people in the interview also asked, can you, they will give you this line and they are going to tell you the next line is select distinct department from worker. They will ask you like both the answers the same. Worker. Select distinct department from worker. They will say both the answers are same, then why we use group by? Why don't we use the distinct only? They will confuse you with these types of questions. Simply answer them, sir. The distinct is only going to tell you the unique values, but when you're doing with the group by, it gives you added information also that you can have a aggregate measures along with it. You can get an aggregate measures along with it. I cannot have aggregate measures of the distinct. So over here, I can get the count of all of them. And now I'm looking forward for depth count, now. DPT count. And descending order. I hope it is clear to all of you. Can you answer the invigilator, interviewer, manager, or anyone who is taking an interview? Great. Great to hear, sister. Thank you. Write a SQL query to fetch the details of workers who are also managers. To fetch the details of workers who are also managers. So we are looking forward for the worker ID, which are managers over here. In title table, we are looking forward for all the persons who are managers. So in this question, first thing is for sure that you have to make use of the joins now. With the help of joins, I have to give two informations. First is the name. Second, what is the title? So wherever the title is manager, that is, I have on the bottom manager. There are two persons, 1 and 5. So for 1 and 5, I have to provide them the names. This is Vipul, and over here Monica. These two names should be there. Only these two information, if you show me with the code, that is also fine. I have to make use of the joins. Now, what is a join? Join helps you to merge two tables. Let's say this is one table. This is another table. These two tables you have. Now you want to reflect these two different information, worker title and reflected from, in the same parent table, because worker ID I can see it's same. For making a join, you have to have some primary key. Primary key is something which is unique in both the tables. It can be anything. The primary key name can be different. As you can see, worker ID is different. Worker reference ID, both are different names. But I know that they are just a ID. So there should be some unique column present in both the data sets, which I can treat as a key. And what type of joins I can have? I can have four types of joins. So first is the left join. What is the left join? That I will keep all the keys of the left table and don't worry about the right side. So these are the keys of the left table. Let us see what I can get. We look up over here and suppose get the manager title. Sorry, it is not L, but K. So for all the 8 ones, I can get the manager one. So it is going to be 2. Here are the information. From with the help of left side, I've got the information for the right side. So this is the left side key. If you want to go for the right side table and put all the relevant columns on over here, let's say I would like to find the joining date for all of them over here also. So I'm going to use another VLOOKUP here. Five. And change it to the joining date. So this is the right side join. Right side means I would like to keep all the right side keys, and if the left side has the values, then it will show. If it does not have the value, then it will not show. Okay, currently this situation all the keys have values. If I delete suppose manager here, you can see I'm getting 0 for the 5th one. So if the in the left join, I will keep all the left side keys. If the keys are having the values from the right side table, it will be fetched. If it is not having any value, it will be shown as NA in the SQL. Vice versa for right side join. For suppose I now delete 2 joining dates over here and here. So what I can see now, where you see 0, that is nothing but null, NA value. So if that thing, if the key of the right side has values from the left side table, it is going to fetch the record or else NA. That is the right side join. Unique means this inner join. What is the inner join says? Inner join says that I would like to keep all the unique keys. So over here, if you check it out, my keys are exactly the same. So even if I do the inner key, I will get all the 8 records. Let's say I have only over here 6, 7, 8. I in reference ID have 5 keys, and in right side keys I have 5 keys, 8 keys. So for amongst the 8 keys, only 5 will be kept, because inner join says that the keys which are common in both the tables, that will be kept. And finally, the outer join says that full outer join, that I will keep all the keys irrelevant whether the records are present in any one of them or not. So these are the basic 4 types of joins. How to write a join in SQL Server? The syntax would be like this. Select from, this is table 1, okay, and this on table 2. Before we write the on, we have to specify what type of join you're looking forward. Is it left, right, inner, or full outer? So we'll write here join type on table 2, where T1 dot your key, which is nothing but the table, the column I'm looking forward. And similarly, T2 dot key. In table 2, what is the key? In select, you tell me all the column names you're looking forward. So T1 dot column 1, T1 dot uh, column 2, and let's say T1 dot key. After that, T2 dot column, suppose 10, and T2 dot column 11, and so on. So wherever you're writing T1 dot, this means that with respect to T1 table, that is in my case worker table on the left side, which column you're looking forward. So you have to take a dot operator to specify that, let's say salary, this belongs to the worker table, not the right side table, that is not the title table. So that is what a dot signifies here. Coming back to the question, to print the details of workers who are also managers. So first we are going to use the that inner join. So select from my worker. I'm going to highlight worker as W, and inner join, that is join type is inner, join on my title. I will take it as T. What I'm looking forward on inner join. Here it will be on. So on W dot, I'm looking forward over here worker ID. Worker में worker ID is equal to T dot title में reference worker ID. Now what columns you want? As per the question, I need workers who are also managers. So I would like to get worker first name. You can add concatenation also over here. It's up to you. And T dot what I need to have, worker title. These two things I like to have. Run call methods on varchar. Select W dot first name. I hope the spelling is correct. First name. And this is comma. So first name, worker title I have got. What else I need? Where worker title is manager. Where worker title, that is T dot worker title is equal to manager. And done. Here are the two records that we are looking forward. So first what we did a join. The join will create a new table for you. So over here, if I'm doing a join, it gave me two tables for this specific things. Here, these are the two tables. Okay, let's copy, paste special. This is also correct. And delete everything. This was a new table I got from the, this is title, no? Title. This was the new table which I got from the data, that SQL query. Now from this new table, what I wanted, wherever the title is manager, so that I picked up. Same thing I've written here. From this new table, what I have got above, I've written where title is manager. Okay. I hope it is clear how to make a join. Can you please acknowledge? Great. The next thing, to fetch duplicate records having matching data in some fields of a table title. SQL query to fetch duplicate records matching data, having matching data in some fields of the table title. Now what I want here, that SQL query to fetch duplicate records via table title. Now over here, duplicate record means that if I remove this part, let's say I have removed the worker reference ID. So I can see duplicacy. Where is the duplicacy? Duplicacy is wherever the designation is same. So I have executive 3 times, lead 2 times, and manager two times. So executive, lead, and manager. These are duplicate records. So my question was, write an SQL query to fetch duplicate records having matching data in some fields of a table. So in some field, that one field I'm taking as a title. Now in the title, how to look at the records which are having duplicates? So for this, what we are going to use? We are going to make use of the group by. Again, we are going to make use of the group by on the title. If I do a group by over here, so the pivot table looks like this. And over here, I will write down working title and title. I'm looking forward in this table wherever we have duplicates, that is manager, lead, and executive, that should be thrown out. So I have to make a duplicate on the title, and I have to make sure that wherever the count is greater than this 1, that is the records I'm looking forward. This is the data I'm looking forward. So I'll write here, select your, what is the name? Working title. Working title from title. Group by work title. If I just answer this question, you will see that all 4 designations are there. I like to see a count of all of them. So I will make count of star. And you get the count of for all of them. Finally, what I want wherever the count is greater than 1. So where instead of where. So there is a difference between where and having clause. Where is used, you can write these things which I am discussing. Where is used if you are making a simple query for fetching the data, that is putting a filter on any of the table. But if you are putting a filter on the group by table, in this pivot table, that is a having clause. So I'll write here having my count star greater than 1. And here are all the duplicates. Is it clear? Good to go? Great. So guys, out of these 2 questions, I'm trying to fetch one of the question. Other thing will be exactly the replica of it, to show even number of rows and odd number of rows of table. Suppose I take this table. Let's delete each one of them. Suppose I take this table and I would like to get even number of rows. So even, as you can see, it's already described in the worker ID, but I don't want to take reference from here. The table can be jumbled also. So I'm looking forward to add a row number here. So row number will be given like this. To add a row number here, and after no row number is added, try to read either even numbers or odd numbers. Then you will be able to fetch even and odd number of records from here. To add the row number, what we do, guys, we make use of the window function. Okay, so one of the window function we have here is the row number. So what we are going to write down, select star from. So here we are going to make another query, which will return the new table as, let's say, new table. So this new table is just for reference purpose. Whatever query you're writing over here in the from function, what you're going to do as a reference. Because on this new table, I'm looking forward to make a query that wherever the new table, where new table dot row number is mod 2 is equal to 1. This is I'm looking forward for odd rows. So if you replace just 1 by 0, you will get even rows. New table is for reference purpose. The life of this instance is just limited to the program which I'm running over here. The new table will not exist on the left side anywhere. It's just for this instance I'm working on. So over here, you're going to write down sp35 this odd number of rows. So I'm going to make a your window function over here, that is select all the records along with. So I'm getting all the records over here along with a new column, which is a row number for me. From worker. So from worker, I want all the records from left side till department along with a new column, which is row number. I'm going to make use of the window function after this comma. We will write here row number. It's an inbuilt thing. You can see row number. Over here, you have to tell me over what, how you would like to have a row numbers. So I will write here over your worker ID, right? Worker ID. Right. And over here, I'm going to treat a new, there is the aliasing I'm going to use. This is the alias name. Okay. Like aliasing we do as, this is the alias name. If I run this thing, worker ID, syntax over worker ID. So over, let's say order by worker ID. You can see a row number have been created for me. Now this is a new table. In the from, you have inserted a new table over here. From this new table, what I want, only row number. So that's why I have written here a aliasing for this entire query. So whatever table you have written inside it, I like to treat it as a new table. From this new table, row number, I'm looking forward wherever it is equal to 1. That will give me the odd rows. And here is the odd number of rows. Is it clear? So now if the question says that I have written on all the table, na? If the question says that fetch me the records with row number, fetch me the department name with the odd row numbers, or fetch me the first name with respect to the odd row number, so you can do that. But this is just a row number or index what you are adding. Is it clear? So you can try to go with one of the questions. Both the questions can be solved with respect to that. I hope all of you are enjoying this part. All of you are with me now, or someone has lost? Still a lot of questions are here. Yes, Pranita. Great. Next thing is write an SQL query to clone a new table from another table. Clone a new table means that you have to copy from one table to another table. To copy, what we do, the syntax is select into new table from parent table. Okay, so parent table. and over here write down select star, that each of the records that I have in the parent table, copy it into the new table. So select into new table from, for me the parent table is worker. 8 rows affected. Now if you try to look at select star from new table, you can see that have been created. So copy or clone means copying all the contents from the parent table to a child table or new table. The next question is, okay, write an SQL query to fetch intersecting records of two tables, worker class, worker clone, sorry, and worker. Actually, worker clone is nothing but this above one, which I am referencing. New table. This is the worker clone. To fetch intersecting records. Now over here, the intersecting records will be actually all the things. But how to write intersect? I'm just giving you the syntax for that. So worker clone. For intersecting, what we do, we write down select star from worker, and then we write down select star from worker clone. And between these two commands, we write down intersect. So this is the set intersect what we have learned. Set union, set anything. You have to write that information over here, intersect. If you run it, I will get all the records because I have exactly same number of records data over here. Suppose I delete, try to have any less number of records in worker clone, and you get that intersect will only give the, it will only give the common values inside both the table. Okay. Write an SQL query to show records from one table to another table that does not have. Actually, here we're talking about minus. So don't worry about these things. These are little higher part. Sets we don't know how to do. So just writing the syntax. You can understand it from the internet, or you can take. You can say you can have joined the class where we can explain all the concepts. Write a SQL query to show the current date and time. So current date and time you can do very easily over in the SQL. Here we take use of the get date function. Select get date, and this is going to tell me the current date and time, which is today's 22nd May and 11:39 a.m. is the time. Write a SQL query to show the top 3 records of the table and sort by salary. Now top is very much you can get whenever you start working on the SQL. What does it do? Suppose this is the table given to you, and whenever you have fetched this table, I like to get the top 3 records. So this will be shown to you, top 3 records. After executing any query, even if you have built any query for that, let's say I have built a query wherever salary is more than 1 lakh, greater than 1 lakh, and I like to get the top 3 records. So over here, the answer would be something like this. This is the top 3 records after making the query. So top can be used many times to get the top look, the first few records of the data set. For this, we use the select top. Now after here, you tell me how many records you like to have. And after that, you just put a star. If I look 3 into, that means all the records from worker. You get the same above answer. But if you just say where my salary is greater than 1 lakh, you can see the same data which I have fetched over here. in the Excel, I'm able to do. So top will only give you the top records after making the query. Okay. And similarly, you can go for fifth highest salary for that also. So fifth highest salary. Now fifth highest salary. What does it mean? For this, again, you have to take help from the row number. Now first, I will give me the row number on the basis of salary, order by salary. So order by salary, if I do. So first DS salary and over here one. This is a new row number which is on the basis of the salary. I'm looking forward to the fifth one. So this one would like to return. Vipul. This record I have to return where the salary is as the fifth from the top. I have to take help from the row number. Without that, you cannot do it. So same thing what we've done above. The only thing is we are talking about here salary now, order by salary, and from worker table, order by salary in descending order, DESC, not ascending order, descending order. Sorry. So this, and we are talking about here descending salary. Here order by salary. If I run this program only, you can see that on the basis of salary in descending order, we are able to adjust the row numbers. Okay, you are able to adjust the row number, or you can write here row number also. You can see now from row number, the first one is the highest salary, that is 5 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 10 lakhs. This is 10 lakhs, sorry, 1 lakh. 1 lakh it is, and then 90,000, 80,000, 75,000. From fifth from the top is 1 lakh, which is your Monica over here. We have to return this record. So right here, where new table dot row number is equal to 5. That's it. Order by row number. Order by row number. Okay, why I'm writing this thing? I should be writing only on this. Where row number is equal to 5. Ah, here is the Monica. Actually, order will not work here. If you are doing an order, you cannot take it as a new table. So order is not allowed. I can look at the answer for you with the help of order. So this is order by row number. This is the answer. For this, we are getting for the particular query, we are looking just for Monica record, and this is the Monica's record. Fifth from the top. So order actually does not work inside the function from part. There is a limitation of SQL, so I cannot do anything for that, and we can get the answer with respect to this query. Okay. Next one, write a SQL query to determine the fifth highest salary without using the top limit. You can use the above thing only. I'm not using top. So this thing you can also do. Please try to cover it. The next question, to fetch all employees with the same salary. This is a trickier one. SQL query to fetch list of all employees with the same salary. Now, this is a type of self join. Oh, okay, this is a self join. We are looking forward to fetch the list of employees with the same salary. Same salary. So if I just sort it with respect to salary, so same salary is only and only with these two, Amitabh and Vivek. They are having the same salaries, 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs each. So we're looking forward only these two names. where salary is matching. This is the self join part. So for this question, what I want, first name, last name, and salary for all these three information. So I can write here, select from worker W1, from worker W1 and worker W2. So W1 dot first name along with worker W1 dot salary. The first name salary I want for the worker one, where W1 dot my W1 dot salary is equal to W2 dot salary. And I'm looking forward for one more clause, and W1 dot W1 dot I am looking forward for your first name salary as well as the order also. So W1 dot worker ID is not equal to W2 dot worker ID. And here are the two answers. If I will not use this partner, if you will not use this, what will happen? You can see I'm getting many to many joins. We're getting many to many joins over here. For this context, I don't want many to many joins. So for all the possible things, I'm getting two types of joins. For Monica, we have 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 1 lakh. Niharika, we have this 80,000. And Amitabh, you can see it's offering twice. Because Amitabh, actually, the Amitabh salary is repeated twice. No? So wherever it is repeated twice, they are offering two times over here. So you can see Amitabh, Vivek, Amitabh, Vivek. Out of the 8 records, these two are repeated again. So I don't want to see the records where worker ID is not matching. Amitabh worker ID matches with itself, it will get. Vivek worker ID match with Vivek, it will going to return. But wherever the worker ID is not matching, don't return that. So I'm putting a and symbol over here. And here is the answer. Okay, little complex, but you can take it later on. So I try to cover all these things in the sessions also. Second highest salary, please above row number, you can follow the concept for it. Okay, do yourself. You can cover that for sure by understanding the above questions. So this to yourself is applicable for this question. Which question I've left it here. So next thing is write an SQL query to show one row twice in results from a table. Example, Amitabh from the first name shall appear twice. Row having HR from department and salary more than 1 lakh shall appear twice. Shall appear twice. Actually, here I am looking forward for union function. So taking any one example, there are two examples, you can take any one of them. What is the question says that for this table, wherever I have Amitabh, it should repeat it twice. So what I'm doing, I'm just keeping one table below other. And it is going to give me a union of all of them. So union of all of them will be again the unique values over here. Union means all the values that I have. So if I do a data and I do data duplicates, it will give me the same answer. Same answer. But since I wanted to have these twice, what I can do for that, I can make use of union all. Union all says that even if the duplicate is there, we have union and union all. Union all will keep all the duplicates. So we have to write down select star from, I think worker name I said na. Select star from worker where first name is equal to Amitabh. Amitabh, and I'm making use of union all. If I do union, you can see it will be only single time because union means only and only unique records. If I do union all, then I can get the duplicate records, and here it is twice. Same thing you have to do for the salary also. Okay, so this small homework I leave it for all of you for the salary. So one thing I do, one thing you do. Just give me 1 minute to fetch the intersecting records. Now instead of that union all, make use of the intersect over here. So please do that thing. Write an SQL query to fetch the first 50% of the table. Now 50% can be dependent on the size of the records. We are going to make use of the same thing that top you have, but instead of telling me that total number, now this time I have to tell me the percentage. So after making any query, you like to look at the top 50%. So right now select top. If I write here top 5 from, and here write on top 5 all the records from worker, we got the top 5 records. But you know that we have only and only 8 records over here. I want 50% each time, that is 4 records each time. So you write here top 50%. You could literally write that thing and it is going to work for you. So top 50% and then star, that top 50% of all the records. And you can see only 4 records. If the size increases or decreases, you'll get with respect to that 50% only. So this can also be possible. Fetch the department that has have less than 5 people in it. Less than 5 people in it. So go back to the table. Here I'm talking about my department. And I'm looking forward again a group by function over here. I think I have exaggerated a little bit over here. Not 5. It should be, then I will get all the records. If I do a group by department and count of department. So you can see all are less than 5 only. I will get all the 3. Let's say the question is greater than 4, greater than 3, let's say, that have more than 3 people working in it. So that would be a relevant question over here. Because when I was practicing, I have different one. So I manipulated the data set in order to make it relevant for you. So few questions can change. What we are looking forward again a group by, wherever the count of group by is less than, or sorry, more than 3. So I will get only and only admin. Select department. Then again we want count of department. As let's say I talk it as total workers. From worker, and last is group by department. If I run these commands, you will see all the counts are available. The last question is making a clause. What do you think it is? Having or where? What shall I write here? I'm putting a query. Is it having or where? Great. Since it is a group by, we have to make use of the having clause. So having my this my total workers is less than 3. Oh, sorry, greater than 3. You will only get admin. Total workers, column name, shifts. department, not department also. It should be count of department. Aliasing don't take place because aliasing is only one thing. All of you note it down. Aliasing whenever we do, it is just for the reference purpose. What is that when the output comes up, what you like to display the column name at the time of output. But you cannot make a query on this aliasing columns. You have to pass the exact parameter what was there. So after making this thing, it is going to give me the answer. That is your 4. So aliasing is only to display purpose that when the answer is given over here 4, what is the column name you like to give? If I don't write the column name, let's say I delete it, then it will show no column name. So aliasing just helps you to give the final column name. Don't make a query on the column name. Okay, save it. So great, great. We can see we still have a good strength. So I think you are finding it interesting to solve all the questions. The next is to show all departments along with the number of people. I think it should be given first, but I have taken it later on. Maybe mistake in my copy paste when I was performing all the questions. You can do it. Okay, do yourself. Just taking above reference, you can do it. Recordings will be available, I think, day after tomorrow or tomorrow. Once it is converted by Zoom, it will be uploaded on the YouTube channel by doing some editing, and by tomorrow you can get it. Okay, Amaranda, Amaranda. Write a SQL query to show the last record of the table. This is interesting. To select the last record. What do you think shall I use for last record? Last record. So last record, what we mean by the last record is that you can keep anything with reference for the last record. You can take it as worker ID for your reference purpose or salary as for reference purpose. But as the data is being filled, worker ID, assuming that worker ID being the one on the top and last in the last one. So I'm looking forward wherever the worker ID is the last one I have to catch. To make it easier one, what you can do, you can sort it on the basis of the worker ID, but in descending order. Once this is sort in descending order, so worker ID in descending order. What I have to read? I have to read the top first, only top first record. That's it. After putting the worker ID in descending order. Okay. So I can write here, select top one record from worker, but after when you do order by worker ID in descending order. After that, whatever record you can get me the answer. That is Geetika Chauhan. Is it Geetika Chauhan? You can see Geetika Chauhan. There can be another approach also. That, for example, worker ID is there, and it keeps on going the ascending order. Specific for this question, you can also tell me that wherever you can just use where clause also. That set star from worker where star from worker where the worker ID is equal to the maximum of the worker ID. Now this maximum of what? I'm looking forward. Sorry, not this maximum. If I give another query over here that select maximum of worker ID from worker, you can get it's 8. So this is what I'm looking forward. Above one was nothing but the 8 answer. So I can push it into the query part also. And here is it. Select maximum of worker. That's one thing. Make use of the brackets to separate it. Here is the answer. So you can see both are giving the same answer. The only difference is above one, it's a proper method. It can be with respect to worker ID descending order. The second one can also be proper method by looking forward what is the maximum value over there. Okay. Coming to the next question, press the first row of the table, guys. First row, again, one thing, do yourself. So exactly the above, I'm leaving it for you. Do yourself. SQL for last five records. Last five records, I think you can do that thing also. You have to read the top five records after making that adjusting in the reverse order. Okay. Print names of employees having highest salary in each department. Highest salary in each department. Hmm. Now, guys, for this you have to understand the window function thoroughly. If I assign a row number over here based on the salary, because the question says that I have to print the employees having highest salary in each department. So in each department, so there are two things I'm doing here. First is the department, and then I'm adding another value. Oh, add level department in ascending order, and add level my salary in descending order. So what I want among these, that this for account, for my account, let's say this is I have for account. What I want, the person who is earning the highest salary. So, and among this admin, let's say this is the admin color, and last one HR. Assuming this is the HR color, I'm putting looking forward for the exactly the person who is earning the highest. So bold over here. Let's write down in the red color. Here also same thing, and here also same thing. So looking forward in a person who's learning the highest in all of them. And there's a two level sorting what we do, two level of sorting. So whenever it is two level of sorting, you have to do the partition of the data. Partition to chalo, you will understand. You have to understand the meaning between row number and your rank. So if I do a row number over here, row number is nothing but it assigns a number to it. So it will be one if I do anything, and it will be put in the ascending order. So after partition, what it will do, it will be one two. Again, it will be one two, but two, uh, three, four, and it will be one two. This will be the row number. If I do partition on the basis of department, this will be the row number for all of them. For each of the partition, what is the row number? So this is what it shows. But the row number will not help you with the highest earning salary, because who is the highest earning salary over here? Over above account view police. On below, I have Amitabh also and Vivek also, the highest earning one. I should return both the names. And on below, only Vishal is there. If I do a row number, it cannot help me with the second. According to the row number, for department admin, I have this salary 50,000 5 lakh, common for Vivek and Amitabh, but Vivek is being the highest one. Why not Vivek is the top one? Because row number says that it is row number two, and row number will it give you the first position. So I make use of the dense rank here. What does dense rank do? It matches the values also. So it is 1 2. Over here it is 1 1 2 3. Okay, 1 1 2 3, and here it is again 1 2. It is exactly on the basis of the values, unique values I have for salary. So both are 1. This is what a dense rank do. Okay, let's see the changes over in the SQL also, how it happens. If I am looking forward highest salary, so select star from reference table. This is a reference table over here, and I will say it as let's say X. This is a new table for me where row number is equal to 1. So if I do what is row number, I'm now putting a query here. Select all the records along with row number over partition by department, order by salary in descending order, and here is RM. This is the RM. So if I just run this command, this star row number over, I'm not over, I've written over here, partition by department, order by ascending order, and run it. So I'm not written worker, sorry, from worker. Here you can see. So it is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. So this is what it gives. X.rm. Thank you for highlighting this, Sakshi. So RM is not giving the rank. According to that, my Amitabh and Vivek both are first as 5 lakhs, but it will give me only and only Amitabh for the admin department. You can see the answer. Only each one for the admin answer. But if I give a dense rank here, dense rank, and I call it as DR, and over here I will say DR. First, what will the above answer? Now you can see it is 1, 2, and 1, 1, 2, 3. Both Amitabh and Vivek are the first position, which is in the real world also true. Wherever the price is same, score is same, all are the first holders. Why it should be second? So that's what the dense rank do. It is a window function, and if I run it now, DR, what is RDR? Sorry, not RDR, DR. Here now you get the proper information. Account Vipul, admin from Amitabh and Vipul, Vivek both, and HR Vishal. I hope it is clear the difference between row number and dense rank. Great. Next question. Write an SQL query to fetch the 3 maximum salaries from a table. 3 maximum salaries from a table. Okay. And then we have 3 minimum salaries also. So one I will do, one you will do. Same thing. I'm looking forward to persons who are having 3 maximum salaries. Sir, you can do it actually. It's just order by you have to perform, order and do it. So do yourself. Easy to pick up. Nothing complex over here also. Top 3. With this, I'm just giving you a Excel view, how it looks. So if the question is that fetch 3 maximum salaries. So I'm going to adjust on the basis of salary and top 3 records. So according to me, the answer is can I trust all of you to provide me this type of answer? Order by salary and your top 3 records. Okay. Similarly for next one, top bottom 3 records. So minimum order by minimum salary. Nth maximum salary. Okay, this is a tricky one. Now here, what we are looking forward. We are looking forward that earlier I was saying maximum salary. So this is the exactly what we are looking forward in this question also. But the question over here is the nth maximum. Over here, I will always get the first one. If I run this query, always the first one who is holding the first query. If I want second, I will have to maintain a second over here. Then you can see wherever the dense rank is 2, I'm getting those holders. And if you change it to 3, then wherever the dense rank is 3, I'm getting those answers. Now, because I'm getting I'm dependent on over what variable I'm passing here. So I will take it as a variable. The variables in SQL are defined with respect to declare or declare variable, declare function. Okay, so you can see here salary from a table. But you just no need to do the partition, guys, because it's just over here we're talking about the top 9. So here it's the top 3 one, and if you type 2, the nth second one, it is going to be there. Okay, Sakshi. So no need to partition. So we write here declare. Now you can write anything over here at the rate your variable where, check the type of it as, let's say, int is equal to 2. I like to print my print at the rate where. You can see that's 2. So I'm looking forward whatever values I'm passing here at the rate where, that should be reflected. So and second position, this is the second one. You change the value above fourth, and then it will be the fourth one. So this thing is being taught in detail in class also, because declare will not func as it is. You have to make a function. You have to write the declare inside any function. So like in Python we have functions. In C++ your we have main, void main or something like that. We have again functions, and again in your Java we have functions. So you have to make a function in order to wrap all of them. Okay. So this thing it will be done in detail in the class part. Next one. Write an SQL to query to fetch the department along with the total salaries paid for each one of them. It's again a total because I'm about total salaries paid for each department. Now over here, what we're looking forward, we're not looking forward to the sum of department. Leave this. We are looking forward sum of salaries over here. Salary, and here is the sum of salary. So you can see here if I order it. Uh, so this is what the question says. Fetch the departments along with the total salaries paid for each one of them. The total salaries is being the highest one in admin, and then I think HR, and then account. So I'm looking forward total salaries. Again, make use of the group by. Select department from worker, group by department. And now what I want the aggregate measure of sum of salary. I'll take it as total salary. Okay, or say combined salary. So it's group by function. We have to make use of it over here. Okay. Finally, the last question for today. Write an SQL query to fetch the names of workers who earn the highest salary. You have to fetch the names of the workers who earns the highest salary. So, like we have highest salary again department or not? Not department. Just a simple one. So, same function, but now not declare anything. Okay, earning the highest salary. If I run this, this is the name of the function. The highest salary I would like to have, and what I want, full name. So I will write here concat first name, last name, and you can take a worker name also over here. Here is the answer. Amitabh Singh, Vivek Bhati. These are two persons who are earning the highest salary amongst the whole data set, irrelevant of the department. I'm not comparing the departments over here. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, sorry about it. So guys, anything specific you like to highlight, you can please highlight. How can I improve the session? How I can provide more details? What you might like to ask, you can please highlight over here. Anything else, guys? 19C top and limit is not working. So limit is MySQL command and top is MS SQL command. Okay, I will check for Oracle 19C. I don't know about 19C. Hmm? Yeah, recordings will be shared by the team actually. It's not in my hand. Okay, the team will join shortly. They are going to help you with all the details. Anything relative to the content, please. Don't ask about share and recording. This will be the Learnbay part, not my part.
Hello, sir. Can I take over?
I think Ishan, just give me a minute. So anything relevant to me or else Learnbay team will take it over. You can ask those questions. You can unmute all of you guys. You can unmute yourself if you want. So then I have given you a window function, row number and dense rank. You can use those. Those are the window functions. Just do a look of the video again and check the syntax how I'm applying. It can be applied on the big data sets also. Count of Ajay, we have done the same yesterday also. How to get count. You can look at yesterday's session, and also it's a part of your the same file will be given to you. So it's a part of the SQL only. We have seen the count in the beginning of the questions. Okay, so you will use this count function over here, and don't pass distinct, just pass star. It is going to give you the total count of records I have. Total
Sir,
count.
my question is this. I have 20 tables, but I
20
need to
tables.
count all the 20 tables count.
So in the database, how many tables there are? That is what you are asking.
Yes, because I have 20 tables, but I need to count all the tables data in which table how many of records is
So
there.
that is a logic you are building actually. I can help you read the tables, but I cannot give you all the table contents in one go. It's not a single command. It's
Okay.
2 to 3 lines of command you are
So
having.
is there we can use a case statement? Is there?
Case statement is not used for that. Case statement is just adding a remarks type information. It can be used to create a new column also, create new information, what the existing values you have.
Okay.
For instance, what is the case can do for me? Let's say this is a data set for me, and I'm looking forward that suppose I create over here is equal to length of, just looking for this word. Okay, don't take it as a question statement. And I'm looking forward that wherever the values over here inside my this length is greater than equal to 6 or greater than 6, make it as above. So this will be above, 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 and this will be below. This is what a case do. It helps you give a remarks basis on the values that you have over here. Okay, so you can put in a salary also. You can
Okay.
put in the joining dates also. Wherever the joining date is in the particular month, you can keep it as a different case.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. The export, how to export or sorry import, I have given to you. So you can use the opposite also, Akriti, for export. It's just a opposite pattern you have to follow. That over here in the databases, again right click on any database, you'll see task and export. In this export, tell the format you're looking forward. So it is going to open that import wizard. So let it open. Here it is. So I'm looking forward to go from my SQLite. The database I'm using is the class SQL. Where is the class SQL? The class SQL here. From here, I'm looking forward to which source, flat file source as an instance, the file name, and you can browse it to the location also. So it's SQLDS questions we are discussing, and it's my output file. I cannot have flat file source directly because I have 3 tables over here. So you can see output txt, and over here right side, copy data from one or more tables, or write a query for a specific data transfer. You can write that also. So I'm looking forward which one of them. Is it bonus, title, worker? So all the tables which you have done. So just want worker and comma delimited. Next, run immediately and finish. Finish. And you can see it's being done. So I go to the desktop, SQLDS questions. You can see my output file is being given to you. Is it clear? Okay. Any specific question, guys, where I can help on my side with respect to SQL? So in the sessions we go, so there is Nafpreet is also asking, like Nafpreet, please, in the session actually you get all the details how the process is followed. In webinar, it's just like an overview and solving the questions and the problem statements over here. Okay, because of time constraint, we can cover these things. But for the sessions, we have around 18 hours of delivery for the SQL only, and it is done in thorough with respect to the projects and the doubt sessions. Okay, okay, great. So this is all for today, guys, from my side. And thank you, Ishan. Over to you, and everyone. Thank you again. Take care.
Thank you, sir, for having a great session. Uh, Taking over. Good afternoon, guys. Hope everyone had a great time and enjoyed this webinar. My name is Ishan Sharma, and I will just take your 5 minutes to explain how can you leverage this webinar and to get into data science and AI domain. So you can follow a few steps like do the assignments which you will get tomorrow and after day 2 ends like tomorrow, and upload it in on Git and GitHub. Like hope everyone knows about Git and GitHub. Like GitHub is a web-based platform used for version control, and Git simplifies the process of working with people like other people. Like it makes easy to collaborate on projects, and it also like easily merges their changes and all these things. And you can add the certificate which you will get after completion of this webinar, like by the end of Thursday or Wednesday you will get the certificate of webinar, and you can upload it on GitHub and the Git link on LinkedIn, where you all know that recruiters can see your work and activities, and also it seems to be appealing. And trust me, this will help you to move towards your dream job. And to get the recordings for your revision purpose, you can follow us on YouTube. Let me share the screen. Hope everyone can see my screen. So this is our YouTube channel, Learnbay Data Science and AI. We daily upload several videos over here, like all the informative videos, and we are having playlists as well for crash courses, like free crash courses, live webinars, and Python programming, data science tutorials, machine learning tutorials. So there are several playlists, and from the coming weekend, we gonna upload some current affair topics as well, which can relate to data science and AI. Like if I'll don't make you in much suspense, just to tell you about like topics of related to the nuclear bombs and about the sports and gaming industry, about related to politics, hotel management, and all, um, manufacturing. There are several domains. Like we do provide courses for about 7 to 8 domain specialization courses. So we have made all those videos which will help you understand more better, and which will entertain you as well, parallel to the studies. Okay. And about our LinkedIn, this is our LinkedIn page, Learn by Data Science and AI Training. So we do post here about several content. Like if you can see, this is our student who just got a certificate from the side of IBM. So that person has posted and we reposted here. So if we do, like if we like, so we do post here and feature on our page. We do provide content related to some about comedies, and we do relate with like Bollywood. Like you can see here, like about the Three Idiots and all. So about like we also post for our upcoming sessions of webinars, hackathons. So we next weekend we are going to organize a hackathon. Like it will gonna be a free as well, and our webinar next to next weekend. So I'll be providing you the link for that as well. And to get the latest updates, you can join our Telegram channel. I'm going to provide you all the links of our social media handles where you will be like full updated. And here are a few courses we do also do, like post polls, articles, and the most important, we have a program for 100% job guarantee program in domain specialization or whatever you want to choose. So you can enroll for that as well. And if you want any discount coupon or any such thing, just stay tuned for the like the upcoming festivals or any of those things. And even you can get a discount coupon if you will like if you have enrolled for webinar, like this particular webinar, and if you will show the certificate, you will definitely get the discount as well for that. So, and about our courses, you can go through our website where you can get the guidance from our industry experts and our company experts. You can schedule call accordingly at your preferable time and date. So you can see all those contents. We also provide cheat sheets for the several topics, and we do provide the tracking series interview of MNCs. Like this is for big four like Deloitte, KPMG, EY. There are several companies. So we do like this is the hackathon which is going to conduct next weekend. So you can enroll for that as well. For enrolling part, you just need we'll be like providing you all the data sets and the Google form. You don't need to enroll for hackathon. Enrolling part is only for webinar. For hackathon, you just need to fill that form, submit your file, and the enrollment is done. Okay. So you can see all these things. So coming back to our other part, I'm providing you all the links of our social media handles. Just a second, I'm pasting here. So, like you can, if you can read, like looking for lectures, PPTs, project articles, whatever, you can follow us on our social media handles. And above that, I have also pasted our next upcoming webinar link as well. So you can register from here itself. And about our links, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest. So if you are thinking like you wanna get all the information at one social media handle, no, it won't be. Like for YouTube, we do we provide the long videos, like the informative videos or the interactive sessions, or for the webinars. For LinkedIn, we only provide, like we do have certain I would say stages or certain USPs for different platforms. So on LinkedIn, we provide articles which we don't provide anywhere else. On Instagram, you will get the latest updates of webinar hackathons and the most important, the giveaway contests. So on Instagram, you will get this. Twitter, you can get the latest updates about the current affairs. If you wanna if you want to increase the knowledge for current affairs, that's for different. For Facebook, you can get the live lectures. It depends, it's our call whether we want to publish our live lectures or not, cause it's like fee based. So sometimes we do go live on Facebook as well. So these are our social media handles. Now coming on to the certificate part, like everyone is asking for the certificate thing. So I'm going to provide you the link for the Google form which you need to fill, and it's mandatory for all to fill this Google form so that you can get this webinar certificate. So I've just posted Google Form link as well. It's in Bitly form. So you need to fill this form to get this webinar certificate. And the most important thing, you can say a TNC, which is quoted in a uppercase. Everyone should have attended this webinar minimum 2 days with minimum 90%, 90 minutes of attendance each day. Got it? So you need to attend, hope you have attended this, and whomsoever is filling this form will be cross checking with that, and you will be getting your certificate by Wednesday EOD or max by Thursday EOD. Now, on the other part, if you have any questions, you can come up with that one by one, and I'm going to answer with that. So, start with it. Is anyone having any question? Guys, at least you can say yes or no. Can you please repeat GitHub link? Thank you. Okay. So basically, guys, GitHub is a platform, okay. So where you can post all your work, and over that place, when you will post your work, it can be re-editable with your team members or collaborators, and it's useful if you will it's a kind of a portfolio platform, you can say, in a layman language. Okay, so you just need to search on Google and you can get to know about it. Okay, the next is webinar review. It's your call, like how you want to rate it, or how you felt. It's like a mandatory, just it's good, excellent, average, just for our feedback. Whatever we want to improve, you can write it according to your way. It's not mandatory. You want to give it a rating for 5 out of 5. You can give 1 out of 5 if you, and if you are giving 1 out of 5, we like to have a solution from your end, suggestion from your end, what you missed or what you wanted more. So we will definitely work on it, and we will provide you with the best guidance in future. Could you specify more about hackathon? Yes, guys. So basically, hackathon will be for 48 hours. First of all, the links will open, the data set which you will get. It will get open on 10 a.m. on Saturday, and it will get closed on 9:59 a.m. on Monday. So it's of 48 hours. Now about the topic and all, so it's you can say surprise, or if it's a award winning hackathon. So let me tell you, the first winner will get 2,000 Amazon voucher. Second will get 1,000, and the fifth, the second runner up, or you can say the third participant, the third winner will get 500 Amazon voucher. Now, more than that, you will get 35%. Each winner will get 35% discount coupon as well on our any of our courses. So Amazon voucher plus discount coupon. So I guess everyone is sorted with that. What we do, what we have to do with provided data set. So you need to work on that, and you need to submit your Jupyter file and submission file over that, and you will get all the instruction, guys, in that particular file, or I would say a drive link, which I'm gonna share with you on our Telegram channel only. So you need to join our Telegram channel ASAP, or the way you want. I have provided you the Telegram link as well. I guess I do have provided it. If not, let me know. I'll do provide for that, and you can connect or on any of our social media. You will definitely get all the links of our uh, Telegram or any of our upcoming programs and all. In future, will there be more SQL webinars like this? Definitely, guys. We do have we do conduct webinars each week. In a month, we do conduct 4 webinars. Okay. Upcoming one will be for the pandas. Next one will be for the AI or ML. So we have different topics for that, but you don't get much information from the webinar. So if you like our webinar, you can get enroll for our courses. You will get perfect guidance from our expert, as I'm repeating for this. Okay, please do provide Telegram link. Just a second, guys. Just a second. I am sharing with you all our Telegram link as well. So guys, this is our Telegram link from https://learnbay.co. You can just search on Telegram like learnbay.co. You will get any of that thing. You will get our group. It's open for all, and it's only professional, no personal talks and all. Okay, guys. Any session on Power BI? Yes, of course. We have planned for July. In first week of July, we are having Power BI webinar. And any more question, guys? And it's mandatory to fill Google form. No one will send the questions for we haven't received certificate. If your name is missing, it's your responsibility to fill that form. Okay. Please do provide session on Tableau. Yes, of course. We have conducted webinar for Tableau last month. So no issues. We'll be organizing for that. Even we do ask questions on Instagram, on which topic you want webinar. So it's great if you will connect with us there and give us suggestions, and we will definitely work on this. And I'm noting all of your queries, and we will definitely you will get all those webinar sessions. Good idea to make webinar with this. Yes, of course, guys. We will work on this as I've repeated. So, any more questions? You can unmute as well if you want to speak. It's open for all to speak up. So, hope everyone enjoyed this webinar. And the most important thing, which I notice on our social media handles, some of the people ask for internship in data science and all, and several things, like they want to work in our company and several things. So guys, for the same reason, I have asked you to make a good portfolio, and if we like your profile, we definitely gonna hire you for that. And as I mentioned, the most important, which we are on peak for it, the 100% job guarantee program. So we do provide the 100% job guarantee as well, and we do have a program for it. If you have any of the queries, I'm gonna post the Calendly link as well, where you can arrange call with our uh, experts for their guidance. So just a second, you can schedule your call as well, like I've told you in advance. Just a second. Uh, where's our Calendly link? So you can talk to our domain expert over there. So guys, this is our just a second. This is our Calendly link as well, so you can schedule your call with any of our team members. So, do you have any session lined up for AWS and cloud technology? Yes, it will be definitely gonna happen soon. Maybe on second week of July. Like on first week of July, it's Power BI, and second will be of cloud technology, AWS, or like it will be most relatable to data science. Just good ideas. So simple examples of cloud tech. Yeah, cool. Yeah, of course, guys, we will. So hope everyone is sorted with all their doubts. So thank you so much for attending this webinar, guys. And the most important, last but not the least, guys, do register in advance. Don't wait for the last moment to like join this webinar or for register this webinar. This time we do had limited seats and around 80 to 90 participants, I would say, were in waiting, so they hadn't been able to join the webinar. So I registered in advance. Great, cool guys. Thank you so much. Do you can share this link as with your colleagues or your mates as well. Only accept the Google Form link. Okay, you can share any of the thing, like any of the link or scheduling call or any of our courses. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day and hope to see you in our next upcoming weekend for hackathon as well as for webinar. Thank you so much, guys.